What's good with y'all, collective? Welcome to the Ancient Mystery Investigations. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. If y'all enjoy the content, if y'all enjoy the energy, be greatly appreciated. Donations link will be in the description box below. Good rising to each and every one of y'all. Okay, this is a general collective reading. This one I resonate with everybody, so I got to keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the current energy for the collective for January 2023. Ooh, fall movement here. So something about a conversation going on, or I'm definitely getting a lot of forward movement. You're finally making up your mind to move forward. Some of you out there may be traveling. This is involving some type of forward movement or traveling. For some of you, I'm definitely getting something about your energy levels or picking up, or you getting some type of spiritual downloads. You could be hearing your ears ringing. Something to do with your ears ringing is what I'm getting. So you could be receiving energetic downloads from the spirit world. Something about your ears ringing. You could be experiencing a lot of downloads. You could be getting some downloads. This is coming from the higher realms here because it's coming from up here. You see what I'm saying? There's something being downloaded coming to you through spiritual downloads about you moving forward. Your guides are trying to tell you to move forward because whatever is trying to hold you back is just a train of thought is what I'm getting. And your guides are continuously in your face to tell you that whatever that is, there's something that's trying to hold you back through some type of deception, but you're being guided to move forward. Some of you out there, this just may be the some type of energy of fear, some type of fearful energy. There's something to do with your guides being in your face, letting you know that everything is okay, and they're coming through clear as day, possibly through dreams. If you have been having dreams recently to where you feel protected in them, to where they don't feel intense, or you feel like something is protecting you in those dreams, it's because that's their way of trying to get your attention here. Because they've been in front of you this whole time trying to get your attention, possibly with eight. Eight means the infinite symbol. That means you're protected because if you look at the eight, it's closed in on both ends. So whatever this is, you're protected from that situation. You just haven't got some type of physical closure over something. That's what I'm getting. But you're being guided to move forward. Your guides are telling you to move forward, that everything is okay. That the pathway is clear here. You're also being guided to be very mysterious on the way you move. Switch up your routine is what I'm hearing. Your guides are telling you to switch up your routine. See, I'm up here early in the morning. You never get a read like that, you know. I'm normally on here around, let's say 10, 11 o'clock, or sometimes 1. Sometimes you got to switch things up, switching up your routine. I'm also getting your energy levels is coming back. Something to do with your routine and your energetic levels are being replenished here. That's what I'm getting. But you're definitely receiving some type of spiritual information from your guides here is what I'm getting very strongly. God's trying to deliver you a message too by the number of 8 here. This is 8. Okay. And there's also something that's going to be growing here with these leaves on these sticks here. There's something that's going to be progressing forward and it's going to be growing here with the leaves coming out these sticks. Because I'm looking at the leaves here. Okay. So it's trying to tell you to release all this. There's something that's trying to block your passions here with the Ten of Wands, but I'm also being guided to tell you keep on pushing through. Even if you have a little bit of doubt, keep pushing through. Keep pushing through it. I'm telling you, just when this is a challenge, you got to overpower this challenge. You remember what I told y'all in the past? You have to become the challenge of the challenge. That's what I mean by overpowering that challenge, because whatever this is has something to do with trying to stagnate you here is what I'm getting. It could be the retrograde too. The retrograde gives off the illusion as if everything is going backwards, but it's really not, with the hangman reverse. But this is going to make it feel that way because of the neurons, how it triggers the fight or flight response in the brain. Some of you out there may be dealing with anxiety during this retrograde too. You may have some type of anxiety. Bro, believe it or not, people out there that never had anxiety a day in their life ends up experiencing that during a retrograde. That's the fact. Because it's the... Hold on, y'all. Let me clean this camera off. It's kind of blurry. I don't know if y'all... Okay, there we go. I knew it was kind of... It was kind of giving off a bright look to it. That's how you know it's a little blurry. But anyways, I'm definitely getting some of you out there may have experienced some type of anxiety. Now, this could be due to the full moon and a retrograde combined together, because that right there gives two different frequencies. Especially when you got the full moon that could trigger people's anxiety, could trigger their emotional state. Then you have that retrograde mixing together. But the energy looks like it's clearing. This is all about fire. Something about the Eight of Wands, that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's fire signs. So it's telling me that you're going to be getting your passion back with something here due to this retrograde and full moon combined together. It's like your guides are trying to let you know something here, that everything is clear. You're in the clear here. That's what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Yeah, and that's the truth. Look at that. Ace of Swords coming out to clarify it. Look, good news coming your way. There's some type of good news coming your way. It's all about messages, good news coming your way. And this is bringing you in a lot of clarity. Something that you was very honest about here could be bringing you in some good news to where you could... Something about traveling here. I keep getting something about travel. And then we got water in the background. Then we got land. So there's definitely something that's going to be calming down that was going on in the background is what I'm getting. Something to do with your intuition. Could have been feeling kind of wavy like that. You know what I'm saying? What they say is a wave pool. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to do. You got some type of message coming in though. We got a messenger right here. We got the Ace of Swords. So somebody wants to tell you some type of truth. Are you going to be getting this? This could be psychic downloads too. This is a psychic message right here. So you could be receiving some type of psychic downloads from your intuition that is kind of calming down. Like they see how the waters are not as wavy as the Two of Pentacles. The water seems kind of calmer. That's because whatever was going on in the background is calming down. And it could be because of that retrograde and full moon here. I see something moving forward with your work. You could be a Leo. Something could this could be involving you traveling to work. Okay. Something about your job. You're coming out of isolation mode. Some of you out there could have been taking some time out to yourself in regards to your job or regards to you speaking your truth. You could have been taking some type of break here. But things are picking up because of that full moon and a retrograde. There's definitely, I'm looking at the water right here. And it looks like it's calming down. It's not as wavy. So there was definitely something going on in the background like that. But you're getting clarity. There's something going on in the background that's kind of rocky and wavy. But this has something, this had nothing to do with you is what I'm getting here. It could have been involving you, but this is calming down because some type of truth has came out and it's good news. Whatever this is involving, this is bringing in good news to you. Some type of clarity here. This is all about clarity. So from the moment I began with the message, this was the truth here. For the Ace of Swords to come out, then we had the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. Okay. So there's definitely something coming in regards to some type of clarity, good news coming in. I rarely even get those cards, to be honest with you. Yeah, look, Three of Wands. You can look forward to a brighter future here. This is all about looking forward to your future. This in regards to travels too. The guys may be telling you to travel or to go on some type of vacation. Take a break away from all this that's going on. If you have the money. Yeah, the Nine of Cups here. So what's going on? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, I keep getting a lot of walking away energy. Something keeps telling you and guiding you to walk away. We got the Four of Wands here. Something to do with a home. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is a retrograde here. Page of Swords reverse and a Wheel of Fortune reverse. You got a lot of people that's not moving forward in their life, and yet you may be guided to move. Because somewhere that you're at, you're outgrowing the place that you're at. That's what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and get those likes up. 224 y'all in here with 74 likes. Let's go ahead and get the likes up. This is free messages. Come on, man. Get the likes up. Treat my content fairly or unsubscribe. That's all I'm going to say. I greatly appreciate my lovers and supporters on here already. If you ain't going to support my content, then don't even watch. But anyways, I greatly appreciate the ones out there that support me all the time. This takes a lot of hard work and energy and effort to put into these reads. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Page of Cups again. There's some type of good news coming in. This is the underlying energy, the Page of Cups. So this is involving some type of good news of how this read's going to turn out. Something is getting stopped here. Some type of attacks. There was some type of mental energy, some type of scattered energy here. Aggressive energy that was trying to attack here. That's getting stopped. Yeah, Nine of Swords reversed. There's some type of anxiety that's coming to an end. This was some type of intense anxiety that some of y'all was experiencing. But that's coming to an end with the Knight of Swords reverse and the Nine of Swords reverse. Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords reverse. So there's definitely some type of mental energy that's going to be calming down. Something is being completed here with the World card. There's a new cycle beginning. Whatever was attacking you on an energetic level or your anxiety was coming at you relentlessly, you're protected from some type of situation here is what I'm getting. Something that's not going to be able to go through is what I keep hearing. That's why you have nothing to worry about. Whatever somebody is trying to do, that is not going to be able to go through. It's like this is protection. And I'm looking at these ribbons on both sides of this reef right here. This looks like a reef that is sealing this level of protection right here. You're protected. Could be from the higher ups right here. There's somebody in the background that is not going to see you in a messed up situation is what I'm getting here. They could have put in a word for you. Somebody refuses to see you in trouble is what I'm seeing. That's the type of vibes I get. Look like to me somebody try to get you in trouble for nothing here. And try to wreck your character and stuff like that. But somebody from a higher up right here is not going to allow that to happen. Nothing was said to you though. They don't have to say anything. All they got to do is say one thing and they'll back off. And I'm getting that that's what has happened here. This is why you have nothing to be worried about. Some of you out there was worried about something always being in a repetitive like this. But it's upright. The World card. And you know what this is telling me? Something's not going to be able to get through. Something is not going to go through. It's not ever going to be able to go through. You could be a Taurus, a Leo, Aquarius, or a Scorpio here with this major arcana. There's a new cycle beginning. This could be involving energy. Somebody sending some type of negative energy to attack you, to try to mess with your mind here. Or this could be a situation that was, it's like it kept on coming on relentlessly to try to put you in your head, to give you anxiety, to mentally torture you. That's in reverse. Both of these cards in reverse, but we got the World upright. So you know what that's telling me? It's going in your favor. This is basically similar to the Wheel of Fortune, but this is all about a cycle. This is something completely new that's starting for your life. New beginnings here. You're going to be able to see clearly. The Two of Swords reversed. So we literally got the minors in reversed here and to do with the mental energy. So there was definitely something that was bothering you mentally that you're going to be able to see clearly. That you're going to be starting a cycle, a fresh cycle. The Hermit. So a lot of you are having some type of spiritual awakening. You're taking time out to yourself, distancing yourself from people just to give you a peace of mind. But you got some type of spiritual guide that's in your ear trying to give you some type of information to tell you that you're protected here. You could be seeing a lot of tens, a lot of twos representing balance. And that's the truth again. Ace of Swords, I'm telling you. This is double confirmation that I spoke the truth in this message right here. For me to keep on pulling that Ace of Swords like I did. And then we got the same cards, the Page of Cups, and we got the Ace of Swords, the same messages. This is good news here. And the good news is involving something is being stopped. We got the World card here. Something is being stopped from attacking you here. Or whatever somebody has tried to get to go through. There's somebody in the background that's not going to let that happen. And you maybe get some type of truth from them. You could be a Virgo. Let's go ahead and see what the other cards are. King of Wands reversed. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. Somebody was trying to manipulate you and to try to control you and to stop you from getting a new beginning. By some type of underhanded. This was something underhanded that was done to you and had you in your head about it. That's what I'm getting. Plans are failing. Two of Wands reversed here. There's something that's not going to go through is what I keep hearing. I'm getting a strong confirmation. It won't ever be able to go through. Is what I'm getting here. You don't ever have to worry about this situation going through. It's like something is stopping it. There could be some type of investigator or something like that behind the scenes that sees your potential here, and they're completely putting a stop to it because they have control here. This is something about the higher ups that has control here, and they see the truth on the situation. They know that you was upset too. Something highly upset you here. This is what they see. You was highly affected by a situation. You was very upset. You also have the truth of clarity that you're a powerful magician. You're somebody that works hard. This is what somebody's seeing here. That you're a hard worker, that you don't mess with nobody. Somebody tried to accuse you of stealing something here. But this was done to try to steal something from you. This is in regards to some type of accusation here with this Ace of Pentacles reversed. But this was in order to try to do something underhandedly here. And it was only to control you, to try to control you. This is not going to go through here. The world is closure. Something has been closed completely here. Okay? The Ten of Cups reversed. This could be involved with some type of family, or this could have been your own family that could have did this. This could also have been an ex of yours or a family that just wasn't happy with who you are, that was very jealous of you. That's the truth. That's another truth of clarity card with the Sun card. But the truth is coming out about this family here. I'm also getting you had your character defamated too by a lot of people here that was just hating on you. They came together to try to conspire against your inheritance and conspire against trying to steal something that belongs to you here through some type of accusation of underhanded activity. That's what I'm getting with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. But something is not going through with the Knight of Swords reversed. Because the truth has came out. You have possibly spoken some type of truth with the Ace of Swords here. You have had the power to tap into some type of information that you couldn't obtain physically, and got the spiritual information, and you spoke it into existence and let people know what was going on. This is what stopped this all the way through and through right here. That's what I'm getting. Because the truth has been illuminated on how this was the truth here. This is involving somebody trying to steal your shine from you. Somebody trying to do something underhanded to steal your shine from you. And you deserve to be happy. That's why this is not going through. I'm also getting this individual right here knows you come from a very dark background. You could have had experience with family problems, a lot of family problems in your past. You could have came from a deep amount of depression in the past, but yet all that cleared up. You're somebody that has learned your lessons. That's what I'm getting. You take accountability. This is what this individual sees here. Whoever this is what this individual sees. You take accountability for your life. When it's time to apologize, you will apologize. When it's time to be upset over something that you really regret, you would take accountability for that. You would take ownership and accountability. This is what somebody sees here. That's what I'm getting. You are somebody that has a conscience. You are somebody that's definitely not a cold-hearted person. You have a heart to you. You deserve to be happy because of the pain that you already been through with the Five of Cups here. You already been through the worst. And it looked like to me somebody has tried to add on to that to try to make your life hard. But the truth of clarity is being seen. Two of Swords and the Two of Wands directly underneath each other in alignment with each other here. So you know what that's telling me? Somebody is seeing the truth here. We have 22 in reverse. That represents balancing out with clarity being seen. The truth is going to come through. Somebody can't stop this truth from coming through. There's some type of family dynamic that lied on you is what I'm getting here. And the lies are coming out to the light here. Everything is being seen for what it is. Your home is protected. This is something in regards to your living situation. You worked hard to possibly fix your home up or to fix your stability. And the Knight of Wands here. So you are free to go is what I'm hearing. There's something right here that you're protected from, and you're going to be getting some good news about it. With the Page of Cups. That's what I'm getting here. And the train coming by, that's a confirmation too. The Judgment Horn. It sounded like to me a family tried to come up against your abilities, and it was very jealous of your manifestation power. Some of you out there, these individuals sat back and plotted on you to try to stop you from living your best life here because of a jealous ex of yours that tried to control you. There was a karmic family here that if you ever was involved with one of your exes, there was a karmic family. It wasn't just your ex. They pulled all these people in together and to try to conspire against trying to steal this from you here. You being in a position of power to where you can travel because you never had that position before until you awaken your abilities. You wasn't awakened at the time that you dealt with this toxic family. I'm also getting you had witchcraft placed on you in the past. They'll never speak about that, but you can't prove that physically either. You had witchcraft placed on you in the past by one of your exes. Because they could have possibly had a reading done on you to see who you was going to become in the future, but they was going to use that type of magic to get you to act out of character, wait for a while, and then try to go back and try to do something to you. This individual had it in their mind that they was going to try to premeditate something, but they did witchcraft firsthand. That's why God ain't going to let that go through. You had some type of dark magic placed on you to get you out of character here in the past, and God seen that. Some of these people had witchcraft placed on them by that ex too. It could have been with their knowledge or without their knowledge is what I'm getting. This is what was done here. To try to cause a disturbance in your livelihood for the future back in the past. Because somebody got a reading done on you to see who you was going to become. And they try to use something like that again. I'm telling you, that's exactly what was done here. They thought they were slick, but God was more smoother because he removed you out of a situation. When you told to leave, you leave. It may not be comfortable being alone. I mean that you possibly had codependency issues while you was with this ex, but there was a reason for that. When you told to leave, even though it may have been uncomfortable, when you told to leave, you listened to your inner guidance, and that's exactly what you did. You took action and you left. Even though it hurt you, you still left. Because God seen this individual doing something behind the scenes they had no business doing, involving some type of ritual here to try to sacrifice you in the past. That's what I'm getting. And it didn't go through like they expected it to. because they would sit back playing stupid as if they didn't know what they was doing to you on a spiritual level, because you wasn't awakened back then. I don't know if this individual right here is aware of that, but I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to let it be known what was really going on here, on how much you had placed on you in the past without your knowledge, because you wasn't spiritually awakened. You didn't even know what witchcraft was in the past, and they took advantage of your soul. You could have lived with this individual or stayed with them. This entire family was against you, though. That's the thing. They was all jealous of you. You always notice how these individuals wanted to pick a fight with you, right? Want to argue with you. They take sides with each other. It's because they was jealous of you. This is what you call demons. That's jealous of an angel, that sees an angel for who they really are. Why you think you protected from the situation? Why you think you was guided to expose what these individuals try to do to you? Because you're connected to your intuition. Page of Cups is intuition. Just when God gave you that message, you may have not understood it at the time, but you was guided to leave a specific situation, y'all. Because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, what magic could do. It can make people lose control. It could get in their mind. And to make them lose control, like within, let's say if somebody driving a car or something. That evil spirit could control the mind to make that individual lose control. That's what is being done. And especially you not having knowledge on that made you very vulnerable to this type of attack that happened in the past. Somebody did some type of sacrifice in the past. It was very evil and demonic. And it was a setup to set you up for the future moment, because they knew who you was going to become. This was involving trying to get you out of character here. But you immediately spoke up about something that could have possibly told the enemy what was wrong, but yet they had some involvement with what they did behind the scenes to try to get you that way. And they try to play stupid as if you didn't know what you was talking about, or tried to look at you crazy. They was the ones that had involvement with doing that to you. This is why you have nothing to worry about here. Somebody sees the truth exactly for what it is. Especially when you never had these type of problems before you dealt with this specific person, and all of a sudden this come out of nowhere. There was something that was being done on a spiritual level to get you to step out of character, I'm telling you. And this is what people don't understand, especially if you didn't have that happen to you before, and something really bothered you and you told this individual about it. You told the enemy and exposed what they was doing, and they try to play it stupid. This was a narcissist that some of you out there dealt with in the past here. That had some type of involvement with trying to stop your destiny for the future tense back in the past. They was praying that you would get out of character. They was praying that you would do something to hurt either yourself or somebody else, but you didn't. I'm telling you, this is exactly what this is involving. And what I'm seeing here is you're destined to be free. You're destined to live your best life. Because God knew you was an angel back then. You was an angel the minute you was born. That's why you never fit in with anybody. That's why you always stay to yourself, not because you're a weirdo. Because most people out there look at people that's alone as if they don't have no social life. They will look at them as weird. But you are somebody that has wisdom. You are somebody that the wisest are found to be alone. You're somebody that's very spiritually aware of what's going on, especially in these times. You have a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom. And just like I said, it's because you taking accountability. If you have ever done somebody wrong, you would apologize and say you're sorry for it. Because bother you to that point because you got a conscience. That's why. You're somebody that's a genuine person. This is why your destiny is protected. This is why your freedom is protected. Because you're genuine. And just because you're alone, you don't mean no harm to anyone. Because you know people don't have your best interests at heart. Especially this family. You make these individuals feel incredibly low about themselves is what I'm getting because of how powerful you really are. They can't say anything to you because they're embarrassed or what they tried to do to you. They should be. I'm not about to sit there and hold my tongue. They should be. Because where are these people in their life? What are they doing? Nothing. Not a dang on thing. Where are they at in these times? They could have bettered their life and left you alone, but no. They don't even have the guts to even say they're sorry because they're not. These are the same type of people that was laughing with that evil laugh behind the scenes while talking amongst themselves to try to set you up. I'm telling you. This is what somebody has seen on a spiritual level here. You got angels at the top. You also had a bird watching over you too. You had an eagle, a bald-headed eagle watching over you. Some of you out there, this may seem strange. I don't know where some of you live at. You could have went to the zoo. There was either a lion or a bull that you could have seen that tried to give you a message. A bull could have looked at you, not with an evil look, but kind of tilted their head like that and looked at you. But they didn't kick their feet or nothing. That bull looked at you for a reason. That lion possibly looked at you for a reason. And kind of like just gave you that look like that. They was trying to let you know that, hey, that was one of your angels using one of those animals and coming through those animals to tell you that you're okay. Didn't I tell y'all you could have been feeling some type of protection? You may have some type of spirit animal here. Now this don't have to be a lion. It could be a dog, a cat, whatever it is. You are somebody that has some type of protection here from a bald-headed eagle. You can have protection from a bull or a lion. You may be a Leo. You may be a Leo with these majors in alignment with each other. You may be a Leo that could have went through a situation like this. Or you are just somebody that has a very strong, intimidating personality. Because the sun is all about illumination. But you're somebody that's incredibly strong. A fixed sign is known to be strong and very fixated in their ways. So you are somebody that has a very vibrant, illuminating personality. And you have a very bright smile about you too with the sun. You have like some piercing eyes too. Your eyes glow. It's like you have some type of piercing eye contact. I'm going to tell you why. That's your soul shining through. Whoever this is, you got some pretty eyes. That's what I'm getting. You may be the age 40 years old, 40 in your 40s with the 4 of Wands, etc. I don't know what card the Hermit card is or the Magician. You may be somebody that's in your late 20s. With the 2s here, then we got the 10s. The world is all about 10-10. Closure of a cycle, completion of a cycle. And we have the 10 of Cups here. So 10-10-10, that would be 30s. So you may be somebody that's in your 30s here or close to your 30s that has went through this situation. But whoever this is, like this person, you have a very strong eye contact with the Sun card. This is giving me piercing vibes. Look at the sun. Look at the way the eyes look. That's a very intense, like I'm telling you, bro, like you got a very, I'm talking about, you see beyond all dimensions out there, bro, I'm telling you. You may, you may have a round face, you know what I'm saying? You may have a round face, like more like a round shaped face rather than square face. Like you see how the magician got kind of like square, it's like a squarish look to it. So you are somebody that may have like a oval, like a round face. You know what I'm saying? You are somebody that may have like a round face. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely getting with the sun. Your eyes are piercing. You have like a very strong, intense gaze here. I'm gonna tell you why. Because your soul, it's something to do with your soul. Your soul is very strong. You have a very strong presence about you. You may be a Virgo, a Gemini, a Leo. We also got another major up here. You may be an Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus that may have this type of personality about you. You're very strong, bro. If you ever doubt yourself, I'm coming through to let you know that you're the furthest thing from weak. You are a very powerful person. I'm also getting you got a very powerful bloodline too. I don't know where I'm getting the Asian. Some of you out there, you may have something to do with Asian. You may be somebody that may be Caucasian, but you have some type of Asian. Something to do with, I'm looking at the eyelids. Something to do with the eyelids. Like this is something right here. How they got like that squint to them. I'm looking at somebody that may have, you may have some type of Asian in your blood here. If you're somebody that's Caucasian, what I'm getting, you're somebody that is connected to the roots of Asia. You have Asian roots. That's what I'm getting here. Why you think you're so good at martial arts? This could be like a martial artist, King Cobra, like Cobra Strike. I'm getting a martial artist. Say, why you think you're that fast? You're that good when it comes to your martial arts? Because you are somebody that's connected to that Zen energy. I'm telling you. I'm looking at this magician's eyes, and his eyes kind of look like, I don't know why I'm getting that, but some of you out there, you may be Caucasian, but you have Asian in your roots. That's what I'm getting. There's something about the structure of your body. You may be kind of not that tall, not that short. You're in between. So you could be from the total of 5'7" to 5'10". So you're in between. So it's like you are somebody that has like a very, I don't want to say perfect because perfect don't exist, but you got like that the perfect height between that 5'7" mark and a 5'10" right there. In between those two right there. You are somebody that's a master cobra here. You can either be a feminine or a masculine. Okay, this could go for both sex here. You could be a feminine too that may have this type of bloodline. Some of you out there, I'm getting it very strongly. You was already a black belt before you descended down here in the physical realm. Some of you may be a black belt. I'm looking at a black belt on top of this magician's head, and we got like a karate. This is a karate suit. And I'm looking at somebody grabbing something in the thin air like that. That's some type of self-defense here. So some of you out there, you may be a martial artist, or have had some type of involvement in martial arts in the past. You may still be involved with training, but you do your own training. I'm also getting you make your own water here. Something about you make your own water. You make some type of Zen water is what I'm getting. You know how to put some type of energy in that water from your spiritual side and to drink that water to replenish your spirit. That's what I'm getting. You do this in secret. There's definitely something that you do in secret here when it involves your martial arts side. You're somebody that's beyond experience when it comes to Tai Chi. You know things, you know supernatural, you know the supernatural levels of Chi energy. That's what I'm getting. This is why most people in these times, you see a fight lasting maybe 3 to 4 to 5 minutes straight. But it should only take the total of 5 seconds. Because that's energy being used, excessive energy being used when it can be channeled in one technique. That's the fact. Because people let their anger and rage take over and they lose control. And they also lose control of their chi energy. Trust me, listen to a martial artist, they would tell you. Chi energy is all in what you use from your spiritual side that travels from the earth through your legs and extends out when you punch. It travels from the world's placements, like the earthy placements. There's some type of earth's core underneath your feet that travels up through the feet, through the legs, goes up the torso and extends out the arm, and to like a chain reaction like that, it explodes. That's how a brick is broken. And most people question how does martial artists break a brick like 4 of them at one time without even feeling it, without breaking a bone? Because the way they perceive their body, the bones are not bones. The bones have turned into stone. And I'm gonna tell you how, by punching. Punching a rock, punching sand, punching a brick wall like that to toughen their bones up. Hitting themselves in the back with a metal rod over and over and over and over and over. You're somebody that has did this. And I know that seems excruciating, like some people out there, that may seem crucial. But this is the type of training martial arts really go through. I'm one of those people. It's not a game. You do that to strengthen your body because you want your body to become, that's what they say, a deadly weapon, lethal weapon. Me personally, I don't believe people should have to sign some type of paper like for black belt or whatever, because you train to fight to defend yourself. But if you have had some type of homemade training, it just comes naturally, and there you go. But this is coming from a martial artist that's had experience with that type of activity. People always question like why you could do the things that you can do. Is because you've had crucial training in the background. This involves pushing yourself to the extent of being sore and still getting up. Even though you may feel like your body cannot move, you will push your body beyond its limits because of the way your spirit really is. Some of you out there has had some type of training with swimming to go underwater. I'm talking to a martial arts. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You would go underwater and you would see just how long you can hold your breath. Even when you start struggling, you will keep on pushing, and keep on until you get to the other side of that pool. That right there builds lung capacity. You're somebody that knows how to shut a certain part of your mind off and activate your spiritual side to release more lung capacity underneath that water. You're somebody that has this type of skill here. These individuals don't know who they were screwing with, bro. I'm telling you. If you were somebody that was ever good with weapons, this could be like sticks, like you worked out with a bow staff. You could have worked out with ninja stars, etc. Swords. You could have worked out with sword, because I'm getting a sword right here. So you could have been very, very well experienced and expert level at swords. This is why. You could have worked out with weapons around in the presence of these people. Like when you was training, they hated on you because of that. Whoever this is, you want bad MF. I'm gonna limit my profanity because of the switch in the guidelines. Even though they said you can still use profanity, it's considered as equal, but you can't say it within a certain period of time in a video. But I'm gonna start limiting my profanity just to make the message more clear. Not just because of that, but to make the message more clear. But what I'm picking up here, bro, you want bad MF. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know exactly what you're doing. But it's not just about the physical level, it's about the spirit world. You know exactly how to defend yourself in the spirit world too. So it's like you got both. You're equipped with both aspects of it, if that makes any sense. You're equipped on both realms, spiritually and physically. If you are somebody, I keep getting the sense that somebody may be Caucasian. Or you could be different. I keep getting the sense that somebody may be Caucasian. You have Asian roots in your blood, I promise you. You have it running through your blood. If you was to do an ancestry test, it will come back that you have Asian. I'm telling you. You may not look like it, but I'm telling you. You have it in your blood. I'm telling you right now. You can notice how you get along with them. You really love them because they got respect. That's why. You're also somebody that's very honest and very truthful, and you're loyal. This is why you get a good energy about them. Because they come from a different background. They're not like everybody else you come into contact with. And they're also very smart too. Very analytical and very smart. I myself have had experience. That's why I got respect for them. Very analytical, very smart, very intelligent, and very artistic too. And most of them, bro, are involved in martial arts. I'm telling you. Very experienced. You're somebody that holds this bloodline because it's connected to your roots. If you was to do I'm being guided to tell somebody, if you was to do an ancestry test, it will come back that you have Asian genes. You have it in your genetics. It runs through your bloodline. Because I'm looking at the eye shape here. I'm going to try to get it as close to the camera as possible. See how they barely, something about the eyes. And then we have the sun card here. Something about whenever you was a baby, this could have been seen. Something to do with your eyelids. Pay attention to the structure of your face. Because it will show. If I find a baby picture of me, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to upload it to here that I had those eyelids. I didn't even have no eyelids, y'all. Whenever I was a baby. You could see it in my face. I told y'all that before. But if somebody else here, you may be a Virgo or Gemini, that may be questioning like where these abilities come from. Bro, this runs back way in your ancestry bloodline, I'm telling you. If you was to do an ancestry test, something about to take an ancestry test, this would come back. If you have a strong gut feeling about something, you may be guided to take an ancestry test. You'd be surprised what comes back down the roots, you know what I'm saying? But this is who you are. I'm definitely getting somebody that's experienced with working. This could be like a bow staff with the stick. You're somebody that spends a lot of time alone. It's like you're a monk. Some of you out there may be a spiritual monk. Wow. The main reason why you spend a lot of time alone is because you may be a spiritual monk. You're a very sacred person. You're very protective of your space. You're very aware. And you spending this time alone would actually protect your chi powers, your chi energy. You have a lot of peace to you when you're alone. Because I'm getting the yin and yang sign. You may have a tattoo of a yin and yang sign somewhere on your body. I'm getting possibly on one of your shoulders, or a dragon going down your shoulder like that. Something to do with a dragon. It goes from the top of your arm all the way down. A dragon. But somewhere you have a yin and yang sign on your body. Or you may be wearing that as a necklace. Yin and yang. I'm definitely getting the sense that somebody may have a tattoo of a dragon, but somewhere in there they have a yin and yang sign. You may have kind of long hair right here. Don't have to be. You may wear like a headband for your hair. You're a martial artist, I'm telling you. You've had some type of experience of swords, experience with sword here. With swords, I'm telling you, it's right on top of the magician. You have had some type of experience with swords, and you're damn good at it too. You could be a male psychic here, a tarot card reader, that may be a Virgo or a Gemini or somebody with strong, you may be a Leo. I'm getting heavy Asian vibe. I'm telling you, I'm getting heavy Asian vibes here. This is somebody that's very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. They speak excellent English too. Excellent. So they have definitely learned another. So it's like this individual may know three different languages with the swords. That's speech. So this individual definitely knows how to convey or how to deliver a message very accurately. That's what I'm getting here. Whoever this may be. Shout out to this individual. This individual is spotted to be different. Coming from the way my intuition is tuning in here, you're spotted to be different. You may be a Virgo or a Gemini or a Leo. You are definitely somebody that's very powerful and you deserve to be recognized. Forget this family. Like you are somebody that possibly don't have any, like you don't really mix with your family. Now this is a whole complete different message than the one that I channeled here recently, okay, a few minutes ago. You are somebody that possibly don't connect with any of your family. It's because of this. You're different and this separates you from your family because you're a magician. You may be somebody that may be a musician too. You may have some type of involvement with blowing like a trumpet. This could be like blow. This is the mouth right here. You speak the truth with your mouth. So you may have some type of involvement with playing a flute or playing some type of trumpet, an instrument that involves blowing in it. So that would be like a trumpet or a flute. You're good at that too. Bro, you have skill. Whoever this is very artistic here. Very artistic. You're somebody that has some type of skill at music within a trumpet or a flute, because I'm looking at the Ace of Swords as that's the mouthpiece. And you talk with the mouth. But you can also blow into that trumpet or flute with the mouth. And that right there, you're very good at that. I'm also getting you have a very crisp, strong voice that holds power. It holds authority. By the way you speak something. This is another thing that's stopping the situation with the world here. Somebody may respect your level of authority here because you don't abuse your power. You're not a bullet. You're somebody that's a powerful manifest. And I'm going to tell you why. The magician upright is always a genuine energy. Especially with the cards surrounding this. Why you think you're protected? Why you think that you're in this position to be a magician? To live your best life, to travel around the world, to get things that you really want. This could be a representing material world. But you don't live basically off the materialistic things. You just may be in a position where you could take care of yourself now and to get you things that you really like. To make you feel happy. because you deserve it. Because of the things that was taken from you in the past that God seen. This family definitely tried to steal what you have right here, your greatness from you. But guess what? There's something that's not going to be able to go through ever. The world is here. That means it's over. It's stopped. Somebody sees your potential here. That's why. There may be an investigator that may see that. I don't know if this investigator knows who you really are behind closed doors when it comes to your spiritual side and your martial arts, if you are martial artists. Like how much meditation you really do, how much alone time you spend to yourself by not being around anybody. But this is something that God sees here. He may not see it, but God sees that. Now, you may physically be spotted to be alone. They may have seen you alone. Like you're not out there causing trouble or conflict with nobody. You're definitely not a bully. You're not somebody out there to cause harm to anyone, I promise you. Even though you may be seen as a very skilled martial artist here, you don't do any of that to intimidate anybody. You just stay to yourself. You are somebody that deserves to live at peace. You are somebody that deserves to have whatever you want to have here when in regards to your stability. This is a living situation. You deserve to be happy. You don't deserve to have this position taken from you. That's what this individual sees here. I'm getting that there's an investigator that may see what you're good at here. They see your talent here. They see your good heart and their spirit and nature. This is the light that's being shined on everything right here. And you know what? You know what this is? Your skills, your truths, your high vibrational personality, and how genuine you are. And how you do have a conscience with the Five of Cups overrides any negative energy here. This is what this individual right here is seeing mixed all together. You're not meant to be perfect. You're not meant to be a perfectionist. People make mistakes. People make bad choices. But as long as you have the ability to change and evolve, especially when you have witchcraft placed on you in the past without your awareness, and it could have came through your awareness a while back when you first started awakening, you could have told somebody about that. That right there wasn't your fault. That right there, you have nothing to be guilty for. That's what I'm getting here. The person that did that to you, that made that type of sacrifice to try to do that, to have that evil plan in their head that they was going to try to do that to you, that's the one that should be ashamed. It was one of your exes that did that to you. This is something that you can't prove physically, but God's seen it. God's seen it, I promise you. Because if you never had those type of issues before, and all of a sudden something just comes out of nowhere and didn't set right with you, and you could have told them something, that right there was proof. Why would that come out of nowhere? Because it was looking for something. I'm telling you, bro, they was looking for something to do this right here. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Because if you never experienced something like that before, then why would that come out of nowhere? This is what's being questioned here. You could have questioned that yourself. But you're starting to gain clarity and insight on the situation to see what has really happened here. They try to get you out of character, possibly fight with somebody or hurt somebody. And you held back. The Knight of Swords in reverse, you held back. Because you were strong. Even when you wasn't spiritually awakened to see what was really going on, there was an evil spirit that was assigned to you from this person to manipulate your actions to get you out of character, to get you in trouble. This is what was done without your knowledge or consent or awareness. This is what God's saying. Because these are people right here, I'm going to tell you who they are. they're people that do things underhandedly to average people. And they seen something inside of you that was valuable to take from you. They seen something that you was destined to have that they wanted from you. But God said, hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. I'm going to shut y'all down real quick. I'm going to put the seal. I'm going to shield them. And I'm going to help this individual right here see who the hell these people really are that try to do this to this magician here. Because you think they perfect. You think this family right here, they did a lot more. Bro, I'm telling you right now, bro. If you only knew about what these people have done. Not just this family, but the people that's connected to them. How dirty these people really are. And yet, you don't see them talking trash about them, huh? You don't see them hold a grudge over their head, huh? Because they don't have a gift like you do. The only reason why the grudge is held is because of your gifts. And they're holding a grudge because of something that failed to backfire. They couldn't trap you with something here. With some type of, there was a sacrifice, a spell, a sacrificing spell that was very evil and wicked. And yet there was something here that protected you with the world here. Just like I said, don't react with the Knight of Swords reversed. You didn't react to something. You left. Knight of Wands all about leaving. You left. Something upset you here. Five of Cups. Something upset you. You left. You didn't fight back with these people. You didn't choose to stick around and feed into that energy. You left. You did the right thing and left with the Knight of Wands here. And ever since you left this situation, your life has became better, didn't it? That's God getting you out that situation in a very crucial type of way that you may have not understood back then, but now it's all making sense. The pieces of the puzzle has been fitting together perfectly. But this is something that can't be proven on a physical level because witchcraft, they do these things in secret on a spiritual level to harm people. And you were somebody that wasn't meant to go through that. So the sacrifice that they tried to do wasn't fully executed like they expected it to be. And this is another reason why they have a grudge. But every time this family sees you as something that you're good at, they put their fucking head down because they know what they try to do to you. Especially your ex. They can't look at you in your eyes like they used to. Because they know they hurt a gifted person. And everything that this family has ever tried to do to you is coming back on them with health issues. I promise you. They could be losing things. They could be very dysfunctional. They could be having family falling out. I'm not trying to put no negative energy out there. I'm just saying. This is how energies come back. Because what you put out to the universe, it will circulate and go right back around. But whatever you've been putting out there, that's why you've been protected this whole time. Because you put nothing but the truth out there. You living in the present moment. You are actually somebody that's very present within yourself. And you live in your truth. You're somebody that's very honest here. You don't deserve to be hurt. That's another reason why God's protecting you from the situation, okay? Anyways, y'all, let me get my charger. Okay? Alright, I'm back, y'all. I gotta get my charger. But anyways, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back, okay? Alright, I'm back, y'all. I had to plug my phone in. So getting back to the message. You are somebody that is destined for greatness with the magician. It's like somebody knows that you had your character deformated. Okay. They also know something about this person trying to. It's like they try to control something here. Somebody knows this. This is underhanded right here. These people have a grudge against you because whatever they tried to do in the past that was a sacrifice wasn't executed properly. Their demons failed them because God's more powerful. God come through and worked in your favor and saved you, didn't he? I'm going to tell you how he saved you, because it was before you even got in this position. They tried to do something to you here. You was guided to leave, and that's exactly what you did. And ever since you started bettering your life, what happens? This family does something wicked to you because they wanted to control you. King of Wands, a verse all about wanting control over you. This is also about defamation of character. That's what I'm getting here. They wanted you to fly off the handle, Knight of Swords, to attack somebody, to try to hurt somebody. That's in reverse. Whoever this individual is has a very, very, very bullying type of personality. All these people, really. With a 10 of Pentacles reversed, or a 10 of Cups reversed. These individuals could have been one time, y'all. But now they could be going through some type of health issues. What about health issues here? They could be going through health issues because of money. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed. These are people really doing too well. I guess something to do with their health may be taking a major toll on them. Some of them may be really sick with cancer. Something to do with cancer. Well, depending on what kind of cancer it is, but if it's lung cancer or something, then if you smoke cigarettes and stuff like that, then yeah, if you keep on doing it, then that's more than likely going to happen. But if this is some other type of cancer, then I really don't know how that happened. But this could be due to the fact of doing this to you on an energetic and spiritual level. Being relentless at trying to take this position from you. But you're going to be getting some good news coming in, okay? With the Page of Cups, it's all about good news. That's what I'm getting. What is this good news involving? Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. You being treated fairly in the situation. There's some type of good news coming in, possibly legally, to treat you fairly in the situation. To where somebody's helping you out. That's what I'm getting. Because you're a loving, caring person. I'm also getting that you're the same type of person that takes care and pays for other people's food. And you don't get this on camera either. You're somebody that don't get that on camera. You don't broadcast that to the world. Because it's not meant for the world to see. It's for you and God and that person that's struggling to see. That's a genuine person. That right there is true generosity. Get it right. Why should somebody have to pull out a camera to show them doing a good deed? Because it's only possible for the attention. They're not doing it from a heart space. Still feed that person? That's the question. And let them continue to suffer. A wise man will give that man that don't have nothing to eat the last bowl of his jambalaya or whatever it may be, to make sure that man is fed with no me, nor me. Because I don't want the world to see this individual suffering situation. God seen them going through it. That's why they guided me to go there to that spot to help them out. Putting your camera somewhere else because you ain't about to get this individual suffer like that on camera. I think it's highly disrespectful because you never know what that individual's going through. That person could break down crying, bro. You don't want to have all that on camera. You take care of them in secret because God's going to see that. And He's going to bless you for it. There's somebody out there possibly knows that you help people out here. This could just be in regards to you paying for somebody's groceries at the store. Somebody's ahead of you as I say, hey, I got them. This is the person you are here. So how are you a bad person? But it's not just for money. Your spirit is good. Like you have a very genuine spirit here. There's nothing off about your spirit. You're not somebody out there that has ill intentions towards anyone. And the reason why you're getting this good news is because you help other people. Like, hey, if you need something, I got you. There could have been somebody in the legal system that could have spotted you helping somebody out right here. Or word got back to the legal system that you helped some type of person that was struggling out. As to say, hey, I don't know if you know this doctor right here, but that person really helped me out. So if you were somebody that's in a secret society, guess what? Or somebody that stands out from the rest of the people in your society, they respect you. I'm getting this community is going to leave you alone. You may be different, but you're genuine. You're different in a genuine way. You don't have to mingle with everybody and to be friends with everybody in that community to be an awesome person. You just chose to remain alone. You'll talk to people. Hey, how's it going? You just choose to be alone. Confirmation. So you know what that's telling me? Some type of gang stalking has stopped completely. Because there's somebody right here, Jack, that knows. I'm telling you. And it's not just your good deeds or what you have here to offer. It's how you stay to yourself. You don't cause trouble. You're somebody that takes care of your spirit. You don't drink. You don't do any of that. You're a clean person. You're a very clean person. You're somebody that takes care of yourself. And you stay alone with the hermit. You're always alone here. And you may be going through some rough times by yourself. You may be highly upset over a situation. Like you got your moments, brother, where things really, really hurt your heart. This individual may also realize that this family has really upset you with this situation here, that you was affected on an emotional level here. I'm looking at the sense that this individual is holding their head down like, why would they do that to me, bro? Why would why would those people do that to me? This is what somebody sees here. Because they know you're not a bad person. When it turns out the Page of Cups was clarified with Six of Pentacles here. The good news involving somebody coming to your rescue and helping you out here. Or just people in that community treating you fairly. And backing off and leaving you alone. And being very kind to you. Because it was uncovered. You're not an evil person. You're not a wicked person. You're somebody that may be alone, but you don't bother anybody. You just choose to not have time for the drama. That's all that this is. I mean, hell, where's the problem at? You ain't bothering nobody. You ain't bothering the law. You ain't bothering none of them. You just stay to yourself. Because that's how you protect your energy. People that really know you, that respect you, will tell this individual that. Well, see, I'm going to tell you why they're alone. Because they're a wise person. The main reason why this individual is found to be alone is because they're a wise person. Because what you think these individuals right here being around them was nothing but trouble. This gave this individual right here a spiritual awakening. To not isolate themselves from everybody. I mean, just like I said, this individual right here, even though they may be alone, they will still associate with people. Why you think they paid for somebody's groceries? Even when they had the money, it don't matter. It don't matter. Do it from the generosity of your heart, bro. Surprise them with it. You could have treated the law fairly and did something with a good deed with the law. You could have found something that belonged to somebody here. This could be money. This could be something to do with money. This could be to do something with something valuable. And you could have turned that in. As I say, look, somebody lost something here, and I don't know what else to do with this, but the only people that I contact is them with the scales. But you not only did this for that situation, you have helped people out with food and stuff like that, I'm telling you, behind the scenes that's not done on camera, that they possibly didn't see. You've helped people out very unexpectedly here in this community. And it has went unnoticed because you don't care to broadcast within camera footage. Because a genuine helping hand don't have to broadcast anything. It's already being broadcast in front of the Most High. But whoever this is, if you have ever turned something in that belonged to somebody that was very valuable, somebody could have lost something, and you contacted them, you did the right thing. You served the community here. This is what I'm getting. You served the community. And that also wasn't on camera, but it could have been on camera, body cam footage. From that police officer you contacted that showed up, the officer that was on call, he seen that. And they probably really appreciated you because of your generosity spirit, your spirit generosity to do that. Because most people, bro, they're not like that in these times. They will be quick to try to take something from somebody. But yet you, on the other hand, did that. And you did a lot of other things that wasn't caught on camera that was very good. With helping the people out, homeless people. Somebody that wanted a little money for, it could be cigarettes. Who cares if somebody wants a beer? They don't have enough money to get them a beer. If that's what they want to drink, bro. As long as they don't get in trouble, I give them a little insight. Just make sure you're not drunk in public. Yeah. Hell, if it what keeps them happy, bro, drink a beer or so, you know what I'm saying? Or a pack of cigarettes. You're somebody that has did this here. It don't matter what it is. As far as they could have been lying. Who cares? You don't care about that. Because you're not being taken advantage of in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You're somebody that just has got it to do certain things for a reason. And it's very mysterious. But I'm also getting that you helped somebody out that really appreciated your helping hand here. It could have been something to do with the law. With the scales here. You turn something in there. Page of Cups all about offering something to somebody. You turning something in right here. That's a value. That was probably lost. This could be money. This could be something very, very valuable. That in regards to some type of, so money would link it. If this is something to do with anything that's serious, that was lost, you turn that in, that's generosity. Because how would you feel if somebody took something from you and wasn't honest? When in regards to that, this is what they see. You think about other people. You actually have consideration for other people, courtesy for other people. And you know what that is? That's a genuine spirited person right there. You can't find them in these times. That's what makes you very odd, but in a good way. Keep doing what you're doing. That's what I'm being guided to tell you. Keep doing what you're doing. Because you're protected. Keep doing what you're doing because you're protected. Nobody has to come up to your front door as to tell you, hey, you ain't got to worry about nothing. If they left you alone, they left you alone. It's because of this right here. Because of the world card. Because you do things out of generosity. You don't do things out of hatred. And this is considered protecting the community. You protect people in that community. Whatever you did to turn some type of money in that was lost, and you called the law, and you turned that in, that right there is generosity. When you could have just as easily snatched that like it wasn't nothing, bro. But guess what? You did the right thing and turned it in. So you know what that shows them? You're not a deceitful person. You're definitely not somebody that's of uh, uh to be alerted by. Like, oh man, we gotta watch this person. This is what was done here. It's the people that snatch and take things and do things like that as the ones that can't be trusted. So even though you may be a magician that stays to yourself, you may practice martial arts, etc. You may do something with spirituality. This may be a male, or you could be a female too, okay? You could be some type of, this could be tarot card reader. Just like the high priestess. You may be somebody that may be a master spiritualist with the magician. But you're not somebody that's bothering anybody. Here's what I'm seeing in these cards. You just stay to yourself. That's what I'm getting. And there's also somebody that don't want to leave you alone with the Six of Swords reverse and the Empress reverse, Libra Taurus energy. We have Libra here and we have Scorpio on the bottom. There's something that you have called out about Empress reversed here. Heavy Scorpio energy that has been seen about somebody. Now this don't have to be a Taurus or a Libra. This could just be somebody that embodies this toxic type of mother energy here that's not a good person. What is it about this Empress reversed? What is it about this Empress reversed? King of Cups reversed. This is somebody that you fell out of love with. This is somebody that you healed from. And you have been standing your ground against repetitively that possibly won't leave. It's like this individual keeps coming by you or won't leave you alone. Not physically talking to you and none of that, but what I mean by not leaving you alone, they keep coming around you. And this is somebody that you fell out of love with and you healed from. What else is it about this Empress reverse? Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, you are somebody that's very stable and independent here. You're focused on yourself. I'm also getting this individual may be single. The Ten of Swords. They could be dealing with some type of back issues or some type of illness that is very crucial to their health. Right here with the Ten of Swords, that could represent feeling pain in the back. Something to do with back pain here. They may sleep a lot or may not be able to move like they used to. due to some type of critical condition with their back. That's what I'm getting. What else is going on here? Seven of Pentacles here. I'm getting this individual has left you alone because something has been analyzed and seen with the moon reversed here. Seven of Pentacles, like you've been putting into your work. You're a very hard worker and you're protected here with the High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles. So you are somebody here that, even though they may be going through this type of situation, even though you may have fell out of love with this individual, I'm not getting that they're bothering you like that. They just may be near you. Six of Swords all about coming near something. This all about moving on. But there's obviously somebody that cannot, that's like they can't move on from you. And they feel some level of comfort while being in the presence of you, if that makes any sense. This individual feels some type of comfort, level of comfort in the presence of you. It's also telling me that they remember the times you took care of them, because whenever they was in bad health, you made them feel good. You took care of them. Even though this is possibly the individual that was involved in the situation. But it's like this individual right here remembers, like, even though you may have fell out of love with them, they remember the times that you have taken care of them whenever they was in ill health physically. God also seen that too. I'm telling you, they still hanging on to you. They don't want to let you go. And you already released these burdens here. You can feel like this individual is still hateful. That's what I'm getting. You can still feel like this individual is watching you with hatred. They may be. But out of this hateful type of energy, they remember something to do with their back here. Something to do with somebody being on the ground. This is not, this is an analogy. This is back pain. That's excruciating back pain. Or this could just be their health. They're not really feeling too well when it comes to their health with their back. Something that I'm hearing something about scoliosis. Yeah, this individual's really not doing too well with their back here. Something about scoliosis, or something may be slip disc, or something to do with their back. Didn't I tell y'all somebody could have been going through a period of bad health? Because of this, their health could have been declining. This individual may feel like pins and needles in their back, like something that's sticking them in their spine. Because how bad their back really hurts. This is who this Empress reverse is, with the Six of Swords reverse. They may be on some type of treatment or medicine for it. The Chariot reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that just don't, they feel like they don't have control over their life. They feel like they have lost their grip on you. Yeah, this is definitely somebody from your past that's still possibly in the same neighborhood with Five of Swords here. Type of envious spirit here. They're mad because you keep on building a life for yourself. This is somebody that just don't know where to just back off and leave you alone, but not in a malicious way to where they're going to tell you something crazy. No. This is definitely somebody that's close by you right here with the Six of Cups here. They just feel like they lost control over the whole situation. This is somebody that don't know when to trust guidance, to listen to their intuition, and to let that guide them rather than this type of hate here. That's what I'm getting here. With the temperature verse, you may feel something off balanced here. When it comes to this individual living by you, it's because of that. The Five of Swords. Why does this individual still look at this individual with hatred? The Emperor with the King of Swords reversed and the Death reversed. No, the Devil reversed. Because you walked away from him, you were strong enough to walk away from him and not fight back with him. You didn't get out of character. You didn't get out of character or wasn't a nasty individual towards them. You were just somebody that stands in your power. And you detach from them. And I'm also getting you no longer sleep with them either. With the Devil reverse, you walked away from that situation. Just like I've been saying, you detached from that. Possibly 1 to 2 years ago, you detached from it. And you walked away, and as soon as you walked away, it bettered your life. This is exactly... So it's like, they hate you for bettering your life. They may be jealous at the fact that they don't have this type of access to you anymore, because it may have been good. You know what I'm saying? This individual's bitter because it used to be good. But it's in reverse. You don't say him. No, lady. Anyways, somebody is here that has stepped in their power and walked away. Now, you could be a feminine that may be in the Emperor energy. You're very powerful. You have a lot of structure in your life. But I'm getting the reason why they're like that is because they no longer have that type of access to you. You don't sleep with them. And you're also not bitter and wanting to fight with them or argue with them. You just walked away. And you put it into it and started healing. Some of you has actually walked away and put it into it fully. And you become a star in the public eye. Right here. And left them in the cold. So this individual is also mad at the fact that you're not codependent upon them, and they feel like they have to rely on your energy. Wow, you used to be somebody like that at one time that could have been waiting around on them, etc. But yet something has changed here. You was guided to leave, just like I've been saying. Knight of Wands is here. You know what I'm saying? So give us a closing message. Yeah, Ten of Wands reverse. You can release all these burdens, okay? You're being guided to leave these burdens in the past and to just keep on moving on with your life. Keep on working hard and keep on putting time and energy into what you're really good at with the Magician, okay? And keep on speaking your truth with the Ace of Swords here. I'm getting that everything is in the clear with the World card here, okay? Something is not going to be able to go through ever. This is blocked. This is closed. And there's a new cycle beginning here. And you may end up receiving some type of help here. Okay? Or people, you noticing a lot of people treating you with generosity. Because of who you are. That's what I'm getting. So expect good news to come in. Okay? And expect to just keep on moving forward in a new cycle. Okay? And I do get things getting better after this retrograde. You don't say it. Let's go ahead and get a closing message for the read. Expectation. Closing message for the read, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Closing message for the read. Closing message for the read. Closing message for the read. Adjudication. Looks like to me somebody's under judgment. Why is adjudication here? We got thoughts. So some of you out there could be in your thoughts about the situation. The Lovers. I'm also getting there's an ex that may want to reconcile with you too. This individual is still attracted to you here. Why is the Lovers here? I'm also getting for some of you out there, you may be thinking about somebody, a twin flame out of nowheres. That could be dealing with somebody in the legal system right here or something like that that's very upsetting. Why is the Lovers here? High honor. Okay, so you have somebody that is attracted to you, that holds you at high honor. Somebody in the community. Unexpected income. Okay, so some of you out there, this is just basically your mind here. You may be thinking about this situation right here, but you have nothing to be worried about. But it got somebody out there that's thinking about you, that respects you in the community. That may be a person that you have a very strong, intense connection with. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, somebody's in poverty. Courthouse and coffin. Yeah, something that's coming to end and involving some type of, something has ended here. That's the type of energy I'm getting. This is basically the thoughts. So a lot of you out there, yeah, this is something that's not coming about. Like, this is something that's way over with. That's what I'm getting. This is thoughts. This is all about murky thought. This could have been because of the moon and the retrograde doing that. It causes murky thoughts. Right here, concern is something to not be concerned. This is all about your thoughts here. Somebody may also be projecting too, trying to do magic, etc. Make sure you cleanse your energy repetitively. I'm not talking about like every day. I mean, if y'all want to do that every day, that's fine. But make sure you cleansing your energy properly. Yeah, change. There's going to be changes here. And great fortune on the bottom of the deck. So something is definitely changing and a new cycle is beginning. Some of you out there, you may be changing locations. You may be making a final decision to change locations. Or there may be some changes in regards to you being in a relationship here. If you're single, you may end up in an unexpected relationship is what I'm being guided to tell y'all. Somebody that you may meet in this community that you may end up collaborating with, and y'all both end up together. Okay? Unexpectedly. So that's what I have for the closing message for y'all. This will not resonate with everybody. This is general messages, just like I said. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all very much for the love and support. I greatly appreciate that. And if y'all want to leave any donations, I will gladly have a link in the description box below. And I will see y'all some other time. Peace.